Yeah, hi, my name's Bruce Bailey. I'm the owner of Quakers and Tyrepower. I've been here for nearly 22 years now.
Bruce started at Hawkesbury out at McGrath's Hill, and he was Hawkesbury Tyrepower out there.
We had one jack wheel line machine, and I worked for myself for 3 months by myself.
He is a workaholic.
I ended up just starting a little shop selling tyres and just moved from 1 to 4 places before I actually got into a huge shop out at McGrath's Hill. He
moved his store from Hawkesbury Tyrepower to Quakers Hill.
I had no intentions of ever doing tyres. My mechanical skills are quite good, so I thought that's where my market was, but anyway, that's where we're at now.
My name is Jane Chivers, and I've been at Quakers Hill now for 15 years this May, and I look after all the bookkeeping and office work.
My name's Andrew. I work at Quakers Hill Tyrepower under Bruce Bailey.
My name's LACHLAN WESTRIP. My role is a tyre fitter and a first year apprentice mechanic.
I've worked here for about 2.5 years, maybe just a little bit under. I was originally at McGrath's Hill Tyrepower, and then I got transferred over here.
We're pretty central at Quakers Hill. We've got a high school across from us, and so we're pretty central to the area.
It's on the main part of Quakers Hill, it's on the main street of Quakers Hill. It definitely stands out amongst others.
Been a part of the community there for almost 20 years, living around the area. So basically I know a lot of customers that come in. We're basically the only tyre store in Quakers Hill, so that helps us with our sales. Quakers Hill itself is basically a melting pot of all different cultures now.
Very multicultural, from Indians and Lebanese, and very much so.
Just down the road we've got Eastern Creek Raceway, we've got a lot of that sort of stuff. Got a lot of young blokes with hotted up cars, makes it easy.
I know I'm a hard boss, but I believe I'm a good, honest boss.
He's firm but he's fair. I've always found that there's no grey areas with him. It's all black and white, and very firm, very fair. He's very giving as well.
Bruce, he's a pretty good boss actually.
Bruce is alright. He has his ups and downs like everyone else, but yeah, he's alright.
The friendship that I have with my employees is pretty good actually. I know them personally, I know their families, I know their girlfriends, I know everything in their personal life.
We just work well together. Bruce and I work well together. We just, I do things for him, he doesn't even know that get done, and it's just, you don't have to say a lot. If he wants something's done, it's done.
He's very, very good at a job, and I can't fault her, and I'd be absolutely lost without him.
Yeah, he helped me out with the car, helped me out getting the gearbox done for her, and he's helped me get a new car now from Holden.
Bruce is quite a giving bloke. There's myself, Clayton, which is my 2IC, one of our ex-store managers. We all live basically 3 streets away from each other. So on the weekends we can go around to Bruce's house, we'll have barbecue, jump in the pool.
Bruce does have barbecues at his house, but I don't get an invitation to them.
We have Christmas parties and social parties, and Bruce is the sort of bloke that will just, if things are going well, will take us all out for dinner. He's got a very big heart. He will always look after everybody. He's got sometimes too big a heart. He always has a soft spot. If someone's in trouble, he'll help them out.
So they can come to me for advice if they need a hand or something like that. That's where I'm here to help as well. So it's just not about work.
Hi, I'm Anthony Keys, and I've known Bruce for more than 30 years now. Bruce is a happy-go-lucky sort of guy, very relaxed. He enjoys a beer, enjoys swimming in the pool and having a good time. Likes his dogs, and he loves his business.
Kobe's a dog that I got from Pet Rescue. I was off for 3 years, so he became a pet that I needed company with, and he comes to work every day with me.
His life partner at the moment is Kobe, his dog.
Customers absolutely love him, as people ask me where he is, or is he crook, or whatever the case may be, and he's sort of part of the whole Tyrepower concept that I've got running at the moment. So he's a great dog. Everyone loves him.
Bruce has bought an old Charger. I'm not quite sure of the year, but it certainly dates back to the 60s. He's been looking for one for many, many years.
Always wanted one. Seen one day in the paper, and I thought, yep, I'll go and have a look at this. So we went all the way to Melbourne to pick this car up. it missed and farted and carried on, but yep, I'm sure I'll be right when I get it home. So I drove it all the way back without a trouble.
Yeah, Bruce's brown Charger, not very keen on the colour, but he loves it. I haven't seen it in about a year or so since he smashed it, and yeah, hopefully it gets it back running soon.
I believe as part of the service is what Quakers Hill Tyrepower is the main feature about. It's not so much as pricing, it's just service.
Customer service has to be foremost front counter. You have to look presentable. You have to present your products correctly. You have to have a tidy workshop. It has to all flow. Everything has to be followed through by the book.
I get a lot of satisfaction helping other people and fixing things, working with my hands.
All our tyre fitters are actually tradesmen, which is very uncommon. So we have mechanics running in the workshop as well as fitting tyres.
We open the doors at 7:30. We've usually got 1 or 2, 3, sometimes up to 5 customers waiting, ready to go with punctures, wheel alignments, rotating balances.
Customer service means to me keeping the customer happy and always looking after them and doing the best you can for them, going out of your way to do little things that most people wouldn't.
I think we keep customers coming back at Quakers Hill is the fact that our customer service is great.
I think the customers keep coming back to Tyrepower Quakers Hill because I've got a great smile.
And we get them the job done and help them out as much as we can.
Oh yeah, ladies, guys.
I've been a customer of Bruce's now for more than 20 years. It's certainly more than 20 years since Quakers Hill Tyrepower opened up. It originally started with my personal car, and then through my business. Part of my business, I was a fleet manager, and I did a deal with Bruce, and he looked after all those cars that we had. We had over 100 cars at the time.
Well, to start with, I had an emergency the other week where I had a piece of metal in the tyre. Looked like there was going to be some issues with it because it wouldn't stay up. I got down here on the spur of the moment, explained the situation to them that I was picking a caravan up. I needed that rear tyre to be inflated. Approximately 10 minutes later, they had me in the bay, or the vehicle in the bay, removed the tyre, took the piece of metal out of the tyre, fixed up the puncture, presented me with the costs, and off I went.
The thing that keeps me coming back is not so much that we're mates, it's more about the service that I get, and that's really the most important thing.
At Quakers Hill, it's great to be part of the Tyrepower community. There's great help from the likes of Michael and Ben, and also great support from the, say, Toyo and a lot of the other suppliers as well.
It gives you the supplier to be able to buy for stock at the right price, so then in turn it goes on to your customers.
Winning the New South Wales Store of the Year, it's given us quite a big feather in our cap. Makes us want to strive to make sure we help every customer.
My goals at Quakers Hill Tyrepower would be to get my full licence as a mechanic.
To be honest, if I could work for Bruce the rest of my life, I'd be happy. And my wife actually said to me a few days ago, we're going to own a Tyrepower store one day, aren't we? So probably.
Future for Quakers Hill. Oh well, we can only get better, can't we? And win this award.